all over. It is now.
Gonna be a good day, a good vibe, ordering a little Postmates.
Good morning, afternoon or evening from whenever or wherever you are watching this video from. I am Jack Adamas, back with episode 13 of my Football Weekly predictions. This is game week 20. Let's get straight into it. Before we get into this week's video, please do like, share and subscribe. We start game week 20 with Luton at home to Chelsea at 12:30 on Saturday. Now, Luton have been a hard team to beat this season at home, with all 9 of their games finishing in a 1-goal margin, and they do come into this game off back-to-back wins for the first time in their Premier League history. On the other hand, Chelsea have lost 4 away games in a row, and if they lose here, this will be the first time they've lost 5 games away from home on the bounce since December 2000. I don't think that will be the case though, as I do think Chelsea will win this game, and I think it will be the first time that it won't be a 1-goal margin. I reckon Chelsea will win 2-0 against Luton. To start the 3 o'clock kickoffs, we have Aston Villa hosting Burnley. Now, Burnley are unbeaten in their last 5 visits to Villa Park. However, this is a completely different Villa side who have scored in every home game leading back to October 2022. They have 15 wins out of 16 at home in their last 16 games. I believe this will be 16 wins out of 17 with a comfortable 3-0 win for Aston Villa. Also at 3 o'clock on Saturday, we have Crystal Palace at home to Brentford. Now, Crystal Palace come into this game winless in their last 8. However, they did put up a decent performance against Chelsea midweek. And Brentford come into this game with the 4th worst away record in the league this season. It's a very dodgy game to predict, especially with the last 5 meetings between these two sides all ended in draws. However, I do believe that Palace will build on their midweek performance and they will win this one in a hard-fought 2-1 victory. The third 3 o'clock kickoff sees Man City at home to Sheffield United. Now, Sheffield United come into this game with the worst away record in the league this season, and they've never beaten Man City in the Premier League. I believe that will continue. I believe the club world champions will win this game in an emphatic 5-0 victory and end the year with a bang. And the last 3 o'clock kickoff of 2023, it sees Wolves at home to Everton in a very tricky game to predict. Now, Everton do come into this game off a good run, but that did change very quickly as they've lost their last 3 games in a row in all competitions. And Wolves have found the back of the net recently, winning their last 2 games, scoring 6 goals in that time. I believe it will be third time lucky for Wolves. I reckon this will be another hard game, but I'm going to go for a 2-1 Wolves win here. At 5:30 on Saturday, we see Nottingham Forest hosting Manchester United. Now, both teams come into this game off big wins midweek, with Nottingham Forest winning 3-1 away to Newcastle and Manchester United turning around a 2-0 deficit to come back to win 3-2 against Aston Villa. Will that be the start of a stop-start season for Manchester United? I believe it will, as I believe Manchester United will end the year with the W in a 2-0 win away to Nottingham Forest. Moving on to the first of 2 games on Sunday, we have the London derby between Fulham at home to Arsenal. Now, Arsenal come into this game with only 1 win out of their last 4 games, and Fulham come into this off back-to-back defeats. However, Fulham have won 3 of their last 4 home games. Everyone will go for an Arsenal win in this one, but I just believe that Fulham will not fear Arsenal at present and will deal Arsenal only their 2nd back-to-back Premier League defeats in the year of 2023 with a 2-1 Fulham win. Also at 2 p.m. on Sunday, we have Tottenham at home to Bournemouth. Now, Spurs did seem to be back to winning ways, winning 3 games in a row. However, yesterday they got battered by Brighton, and Bournemouth have really found their shooting boots recently. They've won 4 games in a row, and they've also won their last 4 games away from home in a row as well. Their last 3 visits to the Tottenham Hotspur stadiums, the game have produced 5 goals in 3 of those. I believe this one will produce 4 goals. I reckon it will be a 3-1 Spurs win here to end 2023 of Premier League football. To start 2024, we have the game of the weekend, Monday at 8 p.m. It is Liverpool at home to Newcastle. Now, Newcastle come into this game with 4 losses in their last 5 games in all competitions and the 2nd worst away record of the Premier League this season. And Liverpool come into this game obviously top of the league, and they have only lost once in their last 51 games at Anfield. I think this will be a long afternoon for Newcastle, especially as they haven't won at Anfield since 1994. I believe Liverpool will win here in a 2-0 win. And to round up game week 20, we have West Ham at home to Brighton. Now, it is 6th vs 8th in the Premier League. Both teams will come into this game high on confidence, as they both beat North London clubs in their last fixtures. Brighton will be even more confident in the fact that they are unbeaten in their last 6 visits to London Stadium. 18 out of 19 games have finished in both teams scoring in Brighton this season. That is a season high, and I believe it will be 19 out of 20 after this one, as I believe it will be a high-scoring 2-2 draw to round up game week 20. And for my extra game this week, it is 12:30 on Saturday, the Old Firm derby, Celtic at home to Rangers. I am going to go for a Rangers 2-1 win here, as I believe Rangers are on a bit more form than Celtic, and I think this will be the game where we see the first red card in the last 12 meetings between these two sides. Thank you very much if you are still here at the end of my video. I really do appreciate the love and support I've been getting from you guys all year. Please do continue to like, share, follow, and most importantly, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. I wish you all a happy new year, and remember, if you don't shoot, you can't score. Bye guys, happy new year.
Gonna be a good day, a good vibe.